Welcome to the Chicagoland Toys for Tots Motorcycle Parade. My name's Jack Voss. I'll be one of your hosts today, and with me is Parade President George Lester Fortier. I gotta get all your names straight.
That's right, I gotta get them straight too. They're upside down for most of my life. Anyway, Mr. Jack Voss is our bylaw historian. He's done a great job on our website, and he maintains not only our website, but our Facebook pages.
Right.
And this is our very first show for the 2016 parade, which happens to be our 39th. And our parade is going to be December 4th, 2016.
62 days away. And what we're going to do today is we're going to tell you folks a little about the parade, how it works. If some of you folks are thinking of getting your motorcycle and joining on this parade, we'd love to have you. And we want to tell you a little bit about it so that you'll be prepared that Sunday. The parade starts at the Dan Ryan Woods, which is located at 8300 Southwestern Avenue. There are two basic requirements for riders. The first one is that you must bring a new unwrapped toy, at least one new unwrapped toy, to donate for needy children to be in the parade. And this year we have a new rule that you must also have a clear, unobscured license plate.
Right, which, and I don't want to correct you, Jack, but that's always been you have to have a licensed and insured vehicle to participate in the parade. But it will be strictly enforced this year as far as anybody having a camouflage plate in any way, shape, or form. Because the way things are in the world, we want to make sure anybody can be identified if they had to be.
Right, in case of emergencies or who knows what.
And you don't have to have a motorcycle. We just love your support just to show up.
Right.
Okay, we have a 9-member board. And 5 of us had motorcycles?
Could be. I'm
think
not real
so.
sure, but
Yeah,
that could
but
be.
you don't have to have a motorcycle. Right. It's good you're not afraid of them. It's good that you understand why we do this every year for 39 years, how many people we've helped. And the cool thing about this organization, since we've been around so long, I feel, and I think Jack would agree with me, one of the first charitable organizations in Chicagoland. So we were like the trailblazers as far as how to get the city and everybody else to help create something like this every year.
Yeah, this is a very unique parade. Chicago has many parades in a year, and ours is one of the more unique ones in that it's one of the longest in time and also distance. Our route is just short of 20 miles, and as we said before, we start at the Dan Ryan Woods, and the woods open at 6 a.m., and the parade will usually step off at 9:30, but it could start earlier depending on conditions. But if you come with a motorcycle and a toy to donate, follow the volunteers that are at the woods, and they'll have you park if you get there before 9 o'clock. And at the woods, we have opportunities for you to purchase some of our merchandise for the parade. There'll be booths there with from the Christian motorcycles where you can get some hot drinks before the parade starts.
Which is all donated to us, by the way. Their time along with their hot chocolate.
Right. We appreciate them very much, but one of the best things about waiting in the woods for the parade to start is the opportunity to walk around and see the other motorcycles and meet the riders. We get quite a large array of motorcycles. We'll have big motorcycles, trikes, and we'll have some small motorcycles too. The last few years we've been getting a lot of Ruckus motorcycles, which is a Honda bike that's 49 cc's.
Wow.
And some people bring stock ones, but it's a big rage nowadays to modify your Ruckus and put a larger motor and lower it. And we welcome those people too. We welcome trikes, sidecars, as long as we have a legal license plate on it.
That's correct.
You're welcome.
So let me show them I'm sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead, no.
You might be getting tired of looking at it. Let me show you a picture.
I'm sure they are.
Okay,
Now, this is from our website. If you want to know more about the parade, we have a lot of information on our website. Our website is chicagolandtft.org. And you might be able to scroll up
Oh, yes, sir.
on that page. You'll notice at the top of the page there are 20 buttons for our menu.
Now, this is the page people would see when they click on that website?
Right.
That's the first page that they see?
No, actually, this is our home page.
Okay.
If you go to our website, the first page you'll see is the page with the announcements and news on it. We figure that's why you're going to our website.
This
yeah,
one here?
Yeah, right. That, scroll up a little.
Now, this man comes here every year. You'd not believe how many toys he has on his bike.
Yeah, I know his name. I can't think of it at the moment. Snyder is his last
Right,
name.
and Jack puts together all these pictures and such. I mean, it's an amazing. It's hard to express in pictures what 30,000 motorcycles look like going down Western
Right.
Avenue, which is the count that we got last year.
But if you go to our website, the first page you'll get is our news and announcements, and this is updated continuously. And it has the news about the parade. In fact, there's another meeting going on. Hello, you people out at the brewery.
That's right. If you're watching, give us a call.
And this is the news about our parade. We have our meeting dates on there, and our board meeting dates.
And look, this is how we hyped our TV show. Jack found an old TV to put us in. You remember the ones with the knobs? Remember that?
Oh yeah.
Then they come out with UHF, that funky looking antenna. Remember?
Hey, I was in a TV store all my life, so
Oh, that's right. I forgot
believe
about
me, I know about it.
Let's go back to us for a minute. I
Okay.
keep getting tired of looking at the pictures now. That'll be my job, and I think you're getting tired or something else, which
But also on our website, we have our meeting dates of our meetings, and one thing we'd like to bring up is, as we get off from our parade description, is we're an organization of volunteers, and we can always use more volunteers.
Now, what does that mean, Jack, volunteers?
Well, a volunteer is someone has to organize in this parade. This is not a simple thing, to,
And not
to
only
say
that-
the least.
This
It
is
takes
more-
a lot of work and effort
definitely.
to do
It
this.
takes very. We're
Take
one
it
of the
from us.
We're one of the few. We're one of the few organizations where nobody gets compensated anywhere.
That's right.
Okay, we may take them out to dinner if they worked hard, like certain committees and such, but
So if you're
completely
interested,
volunteer.
you don't have to ride a motorcycle. Remember that. You don't have to ride a motorcycle. It's great if you do, but you don't have to. And we can use all sorts of people, people that are good with computers and numbers. What else?
Whatever you are.
Whatever
you do
talent
for-
you have,
exactly.
we can use it in the parade.
You use anybody. If
So
you're
to
a
be-
waitress or a bartender, we'd use them. If you're anything, you're a carpenter, we help you fix our stage this year. You know,
If you
there's all
go to our
kinds of-
website, it explains
Where would I find it at?
what we're looking under the second button where it says parade members / volunteers.
Okay.
It'll tell you.
Let me switch to that, Jack. We'll be right back.
It'll
people.
tell you where our meetings are located and what the dates and times of the meetings are. There you
Now,
go.
Jack created this, most of it. It says, could you control 70,000 bikers? Okay, that's kind of intimidating there, Jack. You might be scaring a lot of people off with that.
Well, that's the kind of people we need.
Okay, the kind that don't get scared.
That's
All right.
right. That's right. So if you're interested, check out our website. There's a lot of information there. Come to
Oh.
our meetings. We have meetings on the south side of the city and also on the north side of the city.
There's some of our volunteers. I think that was a toy committee. if
To
I'm not
make it
mistaken.
more convenient for you, we have meetings at one place is on near Central and Archer, and the other place we have is north on Harlem Avenue. And the dates, as I said, the
I'm gonna click
dates
on
and
that.
the locations.
There we go.
There you go.
The Ryan VFW post, unfortunately, where we used to have our meetings for years. How many years did you say, Jack?
7 or 8 years.
Oh, we got a picture of the buildings too, so you don't get lost. I like that. I'm gonna get that for you. There
Well,
it
I
is.
didn't have a, I didn't get a, that's right, I should have had the shot of the new place.
Well,
there,
that's
but-
that's how new it is. They're helping us
So
out
anyhow,
this year.
check it out. If you'd like to help us, we'd love to have your help. Look on our website and you'll get all the information as to the times and the dates. And what we should do is get back to our description of the parade.
I agree, but this is where people are having a meeting right now as we speak.
Right.
At 3848 North on Harlem Avenue. Gary, if you're out there, give us a call, buddy. Let's see if the call guy knows what he's doing here.
So if you are a biker and you're on your bike and you come to the woods with a toy, you'll wait there until the Santa comes to the woods as he arrives, and he leads the parade. So that's some pictures of some of our members at our
See how much
meetings.
fun they're having sitting at the tables? There's our poster for this year.
Hello, is there a caller?
Yes. I would like to know, where do I need to write to in case I want to have
I know this. You would like to write.
In case I need a toy. Well,
Okay.
I'm looking for a toy for my kid.
Well, can you get to our website?
No, we're not going to use it. We're going to have to be a hard paper.
Do you know how to get to our website, ma'am? Caller?
Chicagoland?
Right. I mean, you have access to a computer?
No.
Okay. Well, why don't you, Les, if you would, go to our frequently asked questions. That's a good question, and that's the most frequently asked question we get nowadays. Under frequently asked questions on our website, you'll find a page that says, under frequently asked questions, there's a request a toy page down at the, right, up one.
Oh, request a toy?
Right.
Gotcha.
This tells you what
Let me flip it over, Jack, so we can. There you go.
to have to, I thought that was on.
No.
Scroll up. To request a toy, you must send us a letter. In the letter, we'd like to know your name, your needs, and the genders of the children, as well as their ages. And you would send us a letter to Chicagoland Toys for Tots Motorcycle Parade, Post Office Box 388500, Chicago, Illinois 60638. But we need an actual letter.
Right. And it has to be before December 20th. Earlier the better.
Right.
Or is it okay if I write one like today or something?
Sure.
Oh, sure. That'd be fine.
Did you write down the P.O. box and our heading?
But to anyone out there that would like, wants to request a toy, please go to our website and under frequently asked questions, FAQ, there is a drop-down menu that says how to request a toy. And just under that, our second most email question is from first-time riders, what they do to when they come to the parade. And we also, under frequently asked questions, we have info for the first-time rider.
Let's end this call first. Did you get enough information, young lady?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, just
Okay.
remember that post office box and our, 60638 388500 is our box, and 60638 is our zip code. Okay?
Get that off.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you, dear.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
And now, as we...
Excuse me.
Yes,
Good
sir.
job, John Reagan.
Our control room. As I said, we assemble at the Dan Ryan Woods, and approximately between 9 o'clock and 9:30, we'll get the signal where the riders will pull out of the woods onto Western Avenue, and we'll proceed north on Western to just past Belmont Avenue, where we will turn into the DeVry/Lane Tech campuses, which is the end of the parade. The parade is so long and has so many participants that we must have breaks in the parade so that CTA buses and traffic can cross Western Avenue. So the parade is divided into parts, which we call tiers, and between each tier, as each tier leaves the woods, there will be a break of approximately 10, 15, maybe 20 minutes where we'll allow traffic to cross Western Avenue. When all the riders get to the the DeVry campus, that's where you'll park your bike, and there'll be trailers there where you can bring the toys that you donate. There'll be a stage there where we'll have people making announcements as people pull in. And there should be some vendors there, I think.
Well, we saw
Or at least there'll be an opportunity to get hot chocolate or coffee there too.
Yep. Now let's find a picture of the woods here, Jack. I seen one before. What was it? You remember?
That would be under frequently asked questions. Click on that, right. Oh, you want the woods? Oh, I'm sorry.
Here's the end.
Well, the woods is on that little map, but that's the end of the parade there. That's a drone shot of the DeVry. Oh, you didn't have it on yet.
No.
That's a drone shot of our DeVry Lane Tech campus.
This is as the people were starting to come in. This is towards the front of the parade. And this here thing, this 1954 Santa Fe train, literally train engine, leads our parade. And they put it on a truck chassis, so that's kind of cool. Very cool.
Now, besides the website, there are other things on there too. There's a section where you meet our board members, and if you want to communicate with us, there's no excuse because all our board members have our telephone numbers and email addresses on the list. So if you have any questions or, any questions about the parade, contact us.
This is our board, our motley crew of people here. Obviously, we have no dress code at our board meetings.
No, we don't.
Jack once asked everybody to wear a suit, and out of respect for Jack, I was the only one that did.
That was picture day.
Yeah, it's picture day, yeah. Okay, obviously he bought his shirt too small and cut the sleeves off. But anyway, this is Matt Psyche, our Sergeant at Arms. Jack Voss is the man sitting next to me. He's doing a great job. He's our bylaw and historian. That is Jamie Potempa. That is our parade coordinator. He handles the parade once it's on Western Avenue. This is Gary Diamond, who's doing the meeting on the north side right now at the brewery, 38th and North on Harlem.
Our north side coordinator.
That's our, correct, north side coordinator. And this is Tommy Froelich, our product coordinator. He helped design it and sell it and pack it up and move it.
Lynn Mifflin.
She's our secretary. Excuse me, she's our treasurer.
That's right, treasurer.
This is Peggy. She's been around as far as board seniority. She would actually be number one.
She's our senior member of the board.
Yes, she's been around, I think, before they had bikes. No, I'm just kidding.
She's our secretary.
Our secretary. Tom Dirts is our vice president. And that is yours truly. So that's kind of did a good job with that picture, Jack. I noticed you got the suit picture in there real good there, by the way. Thank you. Okay.
Another thing we have, besides our website, we like to stay in communication with you folks. Another thing we have is our Facebook pages. We actually have 3 separate pages on Facebook. We have our main one, which we'd like you to check out and like for us. If you're on Facebook, you know what that means. Our main page has nearly 18,000 likes, which means fans, people who get notified whenever we put something on this page. And I know that by the time of the parade, we'll have over 18,000. And we also have 2 group pages, which you can put your own post on. We have to accept you as a member, but we have 2 group pages. One sort of for the south side and one for the north side of the parade. So check us out on Facebook. There's a lot of information on Facebook. Some people don't like Facebook, but it can be used to your advantage.
Facebook has caused many relationships to end.
Well, that's true. That's true. But our Facebook page is really unique in that I am a member, a subscriber of, say, of something like 40 or 50 other Facebook pages. So when I find something really interesting about Chicago or motorcycles or our parade, that's what we put on our Facebook pages. So our
He's gonna
Facebook
try and
pages
find
has
Right.
has the best of what we find on Facebook.
He worked very hard and diligently to put together our history on our Facebook page, starting from year 1 and up. I mean, it's a little bit on the website, but what you did on the Facebook page was truly phenomenal.
Right.
In
but
pictures and words and weather and everything else.
unfortunately, we found out today that that's no longer on there.
Yeah, so I don't know how that
Thanks for
works.
bringing that up.
Well, I'm just saying it. We're going to get it again. I'm going to just go back to here real fast again, and I want to let people know if you're interested. Jack also has on it below our picture, that's the current board. Everyone that has served this organization over the last 38 years
As a board member.
as a board member.
Right.
The directors means back here we didn't have assigned positions. They just say directors. But everything should be on there, and he has a few pictures from before.
There are actually about over 40 pages on our website.
Yeah, it's very...
I think we have a caller. Is there
Okay.
a caller?
Yes.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. I'd just like to know, I've been doing this for the last 10, 12 years, and that's donating toys. I've even gotten on the microphone at Toys R Us and telling shoppers to start filling up that box, because while they're putting goodies in their box, they should be putting something in that box. What I want to know is, when will you be putting boxes in, and what stores will they be located at?
Well, let's go to the box committee, shall we? Is that on here?
We have a list of from last year of all the locations that the toys boxes are at. If you look under frequently asked questions, there's donate a toy. And I believe there's over 400 locations listed here in Chicago and the suburbs. Our toy committee is preparing the boxes right now, so they should be in stores, I would say, within the next week or two, probably.
Correct, yeah. Usually within the next 2 weeks. Now, if your store that you're asking to put a box in there does not have a box, let us know, okay? My phone number's on the website, Jack's phone number. Drop us an email or something. And how about you've been helping us for 12 years? Have you considered to become a member?
I'm a little too old right now.
Oh, come on, nobody's too old.
Problem.
Although this organization does age you. I'm only 36.
No, I really enjoy giving. I give to the older children first, and then I give to the smaller children.
That's very important, young lady, because everybody forgets early teens are children also.
Right, right.
Yeah.
And we actually put money aside to go out and buy toys just specifically for that group of kids.
No, I always do older kids first. That's priority.
Yeah, that's very, very good. What is your name, dear?
My name is Patricia Wurst.
Patricia, thank you.
All right, well, thank you for your support.
And you're more than welcome to come to any one of our meetings.
There.
And where do you live?
As soon
What
as
side of the
I'll
city?
be there, I'll be there.
Huh? What side of the city are you from?
I'm from Chicago.
A north side, south, Cub fan, Sox fan?
No, I'm north side, hon.
Oh, north
Okay,
side. Cool.
Well, we have our meetings at the brewery.
Yeah, 38.
3848 North Harlem.
Yep.
Harlem, right, I know.
Well, you're more than welcome to be there, dear. Thank you. Thank you for calling.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Oops.
Our next meeting is October 14th at the VFW at 5858 South Archer Avenue. If you're thinking of helping us and becoming a member, we'd love to have you. We'd love to see you there. It's, as I said, it's 5858 South Archer Avenue.
I'll put it back up here again. It's very important we
Right.
get people to come out to these meetings, to get an idea of what it's like to be a part of us, to get to know us a little bit.
And the next meeting at the brewery on the north side is October 17th. That's a Monday. Oh, there we have our meeting
Yes.
schedule. Right. You can see all our meetings.
That's, okay, these are, and then the next one, like you said, the 14th of October, then it's always the Monday following for our Northside meetings.
And then our next board meeting is Tuesday, October 18th at Davern's Tavern, which is on 79th Street in Justice,
Correct.
Illinois.
And that might be changing board meeting to board meeting, but we'll definitely let you know where we're gonna be. No question about that. Oh, look at that, Jack. Why is that one in blue? What does that say?
It's our parade.
That's right. December 4th. And we're gonna start
yeah.
saying this at the very first show. People of Chicago, that's why we're having this TV program here. Pick a side of Western Avenue you want to be on that day. Okay?
Right.
Because you may not be able to get on the other side until about 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. All right? From 8 in the morning, you keep, who knows, you may start early, we get filled up. Between 8 and 12, pick a side. Okay? Does that make sense? That's our
Right,
job.
but they will have an
basically.
opportunity during the breaks in the parade.
Correct.
But just because there's a break in the parade and for a few moments you don't see any motorcycles on Western, don't think that that's the end of the parade. Some people get fooled and think our parade is like 1/4 of what it really is.
It has happened many times, as a matter of fact.
And remember, it's on Sunday, December 4th, which is 62 days away.
Yeah. Want to go over last year's parade a little bit? Or do you want to continue on?
Sure. Oh, we can always show pictures, sure. Pictures are, there's Santa Claus leading the parade.
Right. There's our secretary.
The person on the left with the sidecar is actually the person who originated the parade,
He founded it. Yeah.
Ed Aminal Wisniewski. And he's a good friend of mine, and we're glad to see he's still part of our parade.
And obviously, he thought he was expecting some rain that day.
Now, the picture on the right side, I mentioned earlier that we see so many different bikes there. This is one of those ruckus that I was mentioning before. It's a neat bike. I have one myself.
Now, this doesn't really show it. These people are taking a knee because of the priest. Make sure everybody understands it. But these woods are completely filled with motorcycles. How many motorcycles do you think would fit in there?
Oh, 5,000 or more. Keep going. I think we have...
That's at the
oh, no,
beginning of
that's,
it.
that's on another
Wrap
page.
up. We have to wrap up already.
Oh, already?
Wow. There's the governor. He's been supporting us for the last
And
6
actually,
years.
he's with our control
Look at that.
man.
This guy's famous. That's our phone guy.
That's the third part of our triad here tonight.
That's what he looked like when he had a razor. And here is the,
and there you see in the background the train.
that's right.
Oh, one thing we should mention, there is some construction work at the area of Western and Belmont. Many people will remember that there was a bridge there, but it's no longer there. But it's not completely cleaned up, so there is some construction, but we'll just get through there.
And we will handle it. That's what we do. But we need everyone's help this year, okay? If you're a part of it, that's great. If you know anybody that wants to join, let them come out. Jack, I got to tell you, buddy, you did a great job, my friend. Thank you.
Good to be here. You too. Thank you.
Thank you, John.
Watch us next week, next Monday, 7 o'clock.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye-bye.